Okay, real quick before we get into the show. Can y'all do me one favor? Hit that like button, hit that share button, drop a comment, and let me know what you think about the show. Alright? What up, world? Welcome to another episode of RMT, That's Real Men Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man, coming to you today with another great conversation piece. And before we get started, I want to thank you for joining me here on RMT. So, let's go ahead and get into it today. Today, we want to talk about truth behind the scars. Yes, truth behind the scars. Behind every scar lies a story of resilience etched into our flesh. These are not merely marks of pain, but badges of survival, each telling a tale of strength, courage, and the unwavering spirit that refuses to be broken by life's trials and tribulations. The truth behind the scars runs deep, telling our stories of resilience in a world that often tries to break us down. Each mark carries the weight of our victories, reminding us the strength and beauty that lies within our skin. Yet, after all that lies beneath the skin, the scars, the marks that people can see, underneath the skin lies something even deeper that the physicians cannot heal. Lies something that's even deeper that stitches cannot mend. These scars take longer to heal. No amount of medicine could ever cure what's going on within. These type of marks are the ones that they can't figure out. These are the ones that, regardless of what type of equipment, what kind of CAT scan or kind of microscope they look up under to view your body, they won't be able to see these type of scars. And there's no bandage that could heal and help with the process. The only thing that could help is time. Especially a pain that we can't talk about because it's embarrassing. The pain, the things that you don't want nobody else to know because you feel, because we feel that if it's something that they hear this about us, this gonna change how they feel about us. This gonna change my image of what everybody think of me if I reveal this pain that's going on inside that no one else knows about. Then, while you holding all this inside, it starts to change your character on the outside. People wondering like, what's going on with Stan? What's going on with you? Because they don't understand what's going on inside of you. So what's going on inside of you is what's going on inside of you is affecting the things that surrounding you. Your judgment, the way that you usually act, the things that you usually do, all of a sudden start to change because people cannot see the pain. Then one of the reasons that you probably act in the way that you act and you probably feeling the way that you feel because you're going through something in the inside that you don't want to address. You haven't found an outlet to be able to release that pain or comfortable enough with somebody in order to get it off your chest or in order to reveal it. So it's eating you up inside. And then the pain, the scars that people cannot see that's in the inside, I think is even worse than any physical scar, any physical thing that can happen to you, because the physical damage, it can be repaired, they can heal it, they give you medicine for it in order for it to get better. But when it's something on the inside, ooh, man, when it's something on the inside, you don't have any medicine or anything for that, it hits a little different. And even for some things, even in the you can have surgery, right? But what's the surgery for heartbreak? What's the surgery for losing a loved one that you confide in? Losing that loved one that you talk to help you through your problems. Losing that loved one that believed in you when nobody else did. or losing that person that believed in you when nobody else did. When you was at your lowest, when you did some of the worst things you ever did in your life. Some of the worst things. You know, the things that we did that everybody deemed us or wrote us off because we did it. And this person, you was able to talk to them and they didn't look at you. They didn't look at you in a different light. What they did was they came and they picked you up in your lowest moment. They came and encouraged you in your lowest time. They came and made sure that you had money in your pocket. They came and made sure you had a place to stay. They came and made sure that you finished the work that you started. And you end up losing that person. Some people can understand and some people can't. And you end up losing them. It's nothing to heal that. Only thing that can heal that is time. And even with time, it don't heal it. You just learn to live with it. Those type of scars. Those type of situations. Then another scar is you not being exactly where you want to be in life. That's the thing about just being hard on yourself, because you think because what society has set as the norm at a certain age where you should be, and you not there where society has set the bar, now you hard on yourself because you say, you know what? I'm supposed to be making the six figures right now. I'm supposed to have this type of house. I'm supposed to have these type of children. I'm supposed to have this type of wife. I'm supposed to have this type of husband. Based on what society has deemed successful. Based on what society has deemed as you have arrived. You have made it. And society will continue to move the bar. And society is set up to make you feel insecure and insignificant in whatever role that you are doing at this current moment. We tend to, like, social media, and sometimes I don't just think it's social media, but going on there, you start to compare. And you know the old saying, thief is the, comparison is the thief of joy. Because you're going on there and you don't know what that person have done to get where they're at. You don't know what they went through to get where they're at. And you know what kind of compromising they have done to be in that position. Yet, since you don't know the backstory, you just know what they post. You just know what you see. And what you're seeing is getting what you are seeing is making you get in your feelings because you think that you should be further along. That right there can start to eat you up in the inside too. You know, you got individuals that have been to jail. They've been to jail for years and they come out and their friends they got families, they got good jobs, they living a life, they buying homes or they got rental property, they got business, they doing all these things and you like, man, I'm behind the gun. I spent all this time in jail because of a decision I made when I was younger. Or you can have somebody addicted, have somebody that was drinking or was smoking or just bad with their money. And here they are, 50, 60 years old, and they like, man, I'm just not buying a home. I'm just not doing the things that I should have been doing. And society will make you feel like you always behind. But I'm going to tell you this, it's your life. So when you do the things, when you do it, that's the time for it. Because it's your life. So don't let nobody speed you up, because that pain within your heart, that pain that's on your mind, those scars right there will affect you and make you feel like you less than. And you not. If you less than, God wouldn't continue to move in your life and bless you to be able to overcome what you overcame. You wouldn't be able to overcome that and be able to start prospering if it wasn't for him. So God started to align things in your life in order for you to be prosperous. Then you won't feel like you're so much behind. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, because that'll leave a scar on your life They'll give you unwanted stress that you don't need because you're thinking about something that you know nothing about. You know nothing about. You can focus on the things that you need to focus on and stop looking. It's an old song that I like. Um, dang, I think it's by the Williams Brothers. Williams Brothers called "Sweep Around Your Own Front Door." Come on now, before you try to sweep around mine. Hey, come on, come on. You need to sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. And so I love that song and the concept of it because you need to focus on what you got going on because you'll end up messing what you have up looking at somebody else. I can't drive my car and drive my friend's car. I can't. I can't be in my car and drive my homeboy Odell car or my homeboy Keith or my homeboy Kendall. I can't hop in my car and try to drive their cars too. Because I'm a collide or it's gonna be something impossible to do. But if each one of us is individual, if my homeboy Keith stay focused in his car, Odell stay focused in his car, Kendall stay focused in his car, his automobile, all of us can end up getting to the destination. And this is the good part about it. If you got some good friends, if you got some good people around you, if they get to the destination before you, they can say, hey man, you can watch out for this roadblock. You can watch out for that. Check this out, man, or this might help you. Now, am I saying the same thing is going to work in your life? I'm not saying that. But it might be something that they tell you that you can kind of tweak in your life to adjust so it can make your ride a little bit smoother get to the destination because they done made it there. But we got to make sure we get outside of our ego and don't let our ego get scarred when people trying to help us along the way. You know? And another thing that leave a scar is that, you know, I talked about earlier, like loved ones leaving, right? And I want to go back to that real quick. I think that we tend to get upset with God because why would you put this on me? But why would you take the most important person that in my life? Why would you scar me like that? Why would you hurt me like this? If I'm living for you, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm living for you, man. I'm living. I'm living right. I'm raising my children right. I'm being faithful to my wife. You being faithful to your husband. You going to church. You doing everything that you know that is right. That's lining up with living right, right? And it still happened. And I got upset with God for a little bit. I said, you know what? I'm not going to pray. I'm not going to church. I'm not finna read my Bible. I'm not finna seek you for what? Why should I seek you when you took the most important person away from me? Why would I go seek you? Why would I seek you when you took the most important person away from me? So I'm supposed to be happy about that. Me and you just supposed to be cool after that. One thing that I had to learn was like, even though they gone, I still have him to lean on. I still have him to look forward to. Matter of fact, I'm going to lean on him a little bit more because I ain't got nobody else to talk to that I trust with the things. I don't. And you know, even when they have their parents walk out of their life and they wondering like, what did I do as a child? What did I didn't do? Did I cause them to break up? Why daddy won't come pick me up? Or why mama don't want to see me? Why they put me up for adoption? Why I don't look like my other sister and brothers? Why I didn't know that I was adopted? You have a whole bunch of questions that come to mind that you want to seek the answer to because you have this you have this emptiness in there, and you have this scar. Like, what's going on? I need some answers to this, because this is bothering me. And when something like that is in the pit of your stomach, it's not no doctor, no physician. I don't care how much medicine they study, how much psychology, how many degrees that they have. Sometimes that right there can't be healed. It can't be healed. We can't do anything about it. But we gonna have to continue to move on. Yeah, am I saying don't seek therapy? Yeah, seek you some therapy to see what you can do to work through it, because you might not ever get the answers that you want. You might not never get a chance to meet your mom, your dad. You might not never get a chance to meet them. You not the loved ones that's passed away. You're not gonna see them on this side. You're not gonna see them no more. So you have to start building up and picking up those pieces, because that scar right there might be there for the rest of your life. You just have to learn to deal with it, work through it, smile, pick up some activity that'll keep your mind off of it that's positive. You know, the last thing is that um some things it take a little bit longer to heal. If you get a paper cut, it might take a couple of days or whatever for it to heal up, or it might be a week. Might get stitches, might take a couple of months. It take different things longer to heal. Some people have surgeries and they leave the wound open and let it heal up on its own. And one thing about the scars that can't nobody see, it might take years in order for you to heal. It might take years in order for you to heal just enough for you to be able to live with it and be able to accept it. But I'm telling you now that you can do it. All of us that's going through things and have scars that nobody can see, the things that we're going through that nobody can see, the things that's going through our mind that might be drive other people crazy, and we continue to deal with that on a daily basis. What I'm saying is that you can get over it. Take your time. Go to your therapy. But make sure that you give yourself time to heal. Okay? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Yo, if y'all want to holler at me after this, man, y'all want to get social with me, y'all can hit me up on Facebook, TikTok. Stan the Man. It's Stanley Nash Jr. on Instagram. I'm thinking about just putting all of them the same thing on each one of the platforms. Also, now Real Men Talk Podcast is on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So hit us up, like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think about the show. All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.